Namaste, this is Monica, and if you are here for this session, it must be a busy day for you. And without wasting any time, let's get started with our quick flow for the busy day. So let's meet on the mat now. Starting with a cross-legged position, let us first spend some time grounding, starting with the breath awareness. You may want to grab a cushion or a folded blanket to sit over so that your knees are touching the ground, your hips are above your knees to maintain a good blood circulation and to give a nice lifting to your chest. So close your eyes, take your awareness to your breath, watching the natural rhythm of your breath without any interference. Grounding yourself, feel yourself stable, rooted on the ground, making your connection with everything around you and with yourself, with your breath, with your mind and your spirit. And let us also set an intention for ourselves to stay mindful of our breath throughout the session. Bring your palms to the heart center, join your palms together. I'll be chanting one Om. You can join me in, or you choose your own prayer. Take a deep breath in. And with an exhale, you can open your eyes. Place your palms on the side. Inhale to raise your arms up to lift your spine. Lengthen your spine up to the ceiling. We hold here for 5 count. 1. Keep extending your fingers to the ceiling. 2. Feeling the stretch also in your armpits. Feeling the stretch in your abdomen. 3. Keep pressing those knees down. 4. And 5. As you exhale, bring your palms back down behind your back, interlace your fingers, stretch your arms down to the floor, look up, open your shoulders, keep stretching those arms to the floor. Keep opening your chest as if you're going for the back bend. And exhale to bring those palms back to the front and walk your palms forward. Sinking your chest down as much as you can walk. Please walk. You don't have to really push yourself. Listen to your body. Now as you inhale, lift your right arm up, opening your chest to your right. Rotate your right arm and place your right palm behind your back, the back of your palm, and try and open your chest to the ceiling as much as you can. You can look up to the ceiling. Exhale to place your right palm back on the mat. Lift your left arm up. Take a deep breath in. Open your chest to your left. And then if you want, you can place your left palm also behind your back. Opening that left shoulder, look up to the ceiling. And exhale, bringing your palm back to your front. Walk your palms back. Bring your knees together, swing your knees back to come into tabletop position. So we are moving to cat and cow. Align yourself, align your shoulder with your wrist, align your hips with your knees, and then we move to cat and cow. The back of your foot is resting. As you inhale, push your chest down, lift your chin up and chest up, giving a nice hug to your spine. And as you exhale, bring your chin to your chest, tailbone down, lift your shoulder and your spine. Inhale, back up. Exhale, chin to your chest. Inhale, up. Exhale, chin to your chest. Inhale, up. Exhale, chin to your chest. Inhale, up. Exhale, chin to your chest. Come back to the center. Now stretch your right leg out, and if possible stretch your left arm also out, keeping your fingers extended, stretched out. Stretch them in the opposite direction as if someone is pulling your arm and your leg in the opposite direction, keeping your body weight in the center. And as you exhale, bring them back on the ground and change the side. Without falling on one side, stretch, 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 feeling that stretch in your abdomen as well. And as you exhale, come back in the center, tuck your toes and lift your hips up, slide your hips back, place your heels back on the ground to come back in your downward dog. If you feel too tight in your hamstrings, you may want to walk those knees in and out by walking your heels up and down. Keep sending those hips back. And then you stay in downward dog for 5 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Bring your right leg forward from here. Left heel on the floor. Bend your right knee. Bring your right knee right above your right ankle. Sweep your arms all the way up to come into Virabhadrasana. You can join your palms together or keep them separate. Open your chest. Keep lifting your arms up. Keep lifting your torso all the way up to the ceiling. Feet strongly grounded, both of your feet. And as you exhale, bring your palms back to your mat. Take your right leg back, coming into a plank. Holding in plank for 5 count. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Moving to the downward dog from here. To bring your left leg forward, right heel on the floor. Align your heel with your knee. Sweep your arms up and lift up. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now open your chest to the center, bringing your torso in the center, your feet parallel to each other, hands on your hips, making sure that we have about 4 feet distance between our feet. Inhale to lift your chest and chin up, and as you exhale, fold forward, keeping your chin forward, keeping your spine straight. And as you go down, you can release your palms, place them in between your foot, shoulder distance apart. Inhale to look up, and as you exhale, fold forward again. You can bend your knees if you need to. If it feels too tight in your hamstrings, keep pressing those heels down, feet strongly, strongly grounded on your mat. Relax your jaw and focus on your breath. Inhale to look up, hands on your hips, bend your knees slightly before you come up. Inhale up. Step to the top of your mat and open your feet to about 3 feet distance and open your right foot out. Arms to the T shape parallel to the mat. Inhale to lift your chest, lengthen your spine, and as you exhale, bend over to your right. Place your hand on your shin, ankle, or you can hook your toe. Left arm can be on your hip or stretched out. Keeping the back leg absolutely active. Let's focus on our left shoulder. We are not letting it fall down. Keeping our shoulders in one line. And as you press that back heel down of your left leg, you feel this activity in your hips. Inhale to come back in the center. Turn your right foot in, left foot out again. Take a deep breath in to lift your chest. Exhale to bend over to your left. Choose your variation wherever you want to put your hand. You may want to hook your toe using your first two fingers to go deeper in this asana. But make sure you're not losing on your alignment. So giving priority to your alignment always. And as you inhale to come all the way up, turn your left foot in, stepping to the top of your mat, bend your knees, sweep your arms up, coming into the chair pose, holding here for 5 breaths. 1. The tailbone is pointing down, feet strongly grounded, equally distributed. The weight is equally distributed. Keep paying attention to these things. 2, 3, 4, and 5. With an exhale, you fold forward. Bend your knees if you need to. Inhale to look up, hands on your shin, half and flat back. And as you exhale, place your palms back on your mat. Step back to your plank. Holding here in plank again for 5 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Drop your knees, cross your legs to sit down in Dandasana. So stretch your legs out, hands on the side, your toes pointing up to the ceiling and keeping your chin parallel to the floor. From here we move to Paschimottanasana. So inhale, lift your arms up, lengthen your spine, and exhale to fold without rounding your spine. So if your hands reach to your shin, ankle, or you can hook your toes, but do not round your spine. Inhale to again lift up, open your chest, open your shoulders, and exhale to bend your elbows to fold as much as you can. If you're rounding your spine too much, then stop wherever you are. Inhale to look up again. Lift your arms up. Exhale to place your palms behind your back. Fingers pointing to your hips, keeping about 4-inch distance between your hips and your fingers. Bend your right and left knee. Inhale to press those palms and the foot down to lift your hips up. And you can drop your head back. Keep lifting as much as you can. Holding here for 5 breaths. 1. Feel the activity in your hips. Keep lifting until you feel the activity in your hips. 2, 3, keeping your thighs together, parallel. 4, and 5. As you exhale, come back down, and now bring both of your feet closer to your sit bones. So your foot palm facing each other, moving to the butterfly. Interlace your fingers, hug your toes, press those knees down as much as you can, and open your chest, lift your spine. Holding here for a few breaths. Mentally keep pressing those knees down as much as you can. If you have issues in your lower back, you may want to sit over a cushion. And now bring your knees back together. We move to the lying down position from here. Lie down on your mat. Keep your feet hip distance apart. Keep your knees bent, hands on the side. The middle finger is touching your heel. So this is how we measure the distance. We move to the bridge pose. And with an inhale, lift your hips up off the floor. You may want to interlace your fingers if you can. Walk your shoulders one by one together and keep lifting. Try to keep your thighs together. Make sure they are not falling apart. So keeping a good control on our asana here. Shift your weight to your shoulders. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. With an exhale, bring those hips back down and bring your knees closer to your chest and straighten your legs out. Hands on the side. You can do this against the wall as well. Let's hold here for 10 breaths. Let the blood flow to your upper body, and that's the purpose that we are doing this asana. This is a variation for shoulder stand, because we are not doing shoulder stand right now. We are just simply doing this to make sure the blood flows to our upper body as well. Keep pressing that lower back down to the mat and don't lose the contact of the ground and the lower back. Keep straightening the knees the moment you feel they are bending too much. If it is too uncomfortable, you can bend your knees slightly. And feel that activity in your hips. So when you try and straighten your knees, as much as you try and straighten your knees, you will feel this activity all the way going down to your hips. And as you exhale, bring those legs down slowly and gently with full control. If possible, very, very gently bring them down. Keeping your lower back attached to the ground, you will feel your core getting tightened. And relax here. Separate your legs, touching the longer edge of your mat. Hands on the side, palms facing up to the ceiling. And relax. So make sure you take about 5 minutes here in this relaxation. Do not skip your relaxation, it is as important. Let your body be completely loose and free and relax, and then you are ready to go by your day. So I leave you here in this relaxation, and I hope to see you in the next session. Thank you. Bye bye.